Hey everybody, welcome back. We're gonna start our second and last match of the night momentarily. We've got Harry's Simic deck against Carney's Golgari deck. And is the game up yet?
Yes, it is.
Why can't I find it?
It's called Ravnica Roto Drift.
I just don't see it. That's not good. What's his username?
Chaotic Zero with the KH.
Okay, yeah, that's just flat out not there. I'm gonna log out and log back in. Sorry guys. Still working out the kinks here. I do not see it. It's definitely on the same server.
Yeah, I never. I guess I did disconnect, but same info.
Oh man.
I'm on wigglewatch.info, but I think it goes to the same place.
Oh. Show this user's games. Alright, found it. That's the way to do it. Okay, well the game apparently has not started yet. So that... Okay. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. Still new to all this. Real quick, we can... Are they ready? We'll look at the deck list when they're sideboarding. Alright, here we go. The best part is I guessed correctly on who was going to be on which side, and I don't have to switch it this time. Both of these decks are pretty interesting. Like, they weren't, I guess, built in the most obvious ways. They both have, like, a lot of, like, internal partial synergies going on. And it's 6 lands, Corpse Jack, Menace. That's not too great.
They're pretty Johnny decks.
Yeah. Carney has a lot of little graveyard-based stuff, but it's not, like, all in on dredging or something. Harry has a Cloudfin Raptor and no other creatures, so not too impressed with either of these. Carney's 6 looks pretty good. He's got Drugmangler and Verils and 3 lands. The new card window seems a bit better. So Cyto Shape lets you have a creature copy another creature, which is interesting. I'm not sure. Is there any combos he's trying to set up with that?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about it.
Biovisionary.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, he is playing Biovisionary in a singleton format. He's got Stolen Identity also. He's got some ways to clone it, so it'd be interesting.
Doesn't that not work? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Biovisionary won't trigger if you only have 3 of them, and you can't Cyto Shape in time to trigger it.
I think Harry drew 2 cards.
The cheating is real tonight.
Yeah, we're not doing a good job, like, following the rules. All right, looks like we put the second card back and shuffled. So Cloudfin Raptor. I don't know how Harry has his thing set up, but like his island's off center and his Cloudfin's like not left aligned on the left. So I don't know how that happened. Another possible thing that can happen in Harry's deck is he has Unexpected Results and World Spine Worm in his deck. A thing that is unlikely but could happen.
Here's the Biovisionary. The game is alive.
Yep, the dream. Here's Mana Bloom for 1. Mana Bloom, you might remember from the Constellation decks in Standard, which where people would cast it for 0 to draw cards off Eidolon of Blossoms and then let it go back to their hand and cast it for 0 again.
So Biovisionary triggers only end step, not upkeep, so Shadow Shape does work. That's where I was wrong.
There we go. Carney, I think, is just going to Dreg Mangle for 3 here. Harry drops the 17. Protean Hulk. Is there a combo with the Protean Hulk too? I don't remember. We'll look at his deck list after the first game. I meant to do it before the game started, but then I had so much trouble finding the game. So you could...
We get unexpected.
Go ahead.
I was wondering, do we unexpected results, or do we just copy the Dreg Mangler?
I think he might go for unexpected results. Alright, here's your excitement, ladies and gentlemen. Unexpected results. Whenever my opponents cast unexpected results, I let them shuffle, then I didn't cut their deck, because I felt like it was my fault if I put a good card on top. Followed footsteps. That's not bad. So he can, I guess, yeah, put it on the Dreg Mangler.
Yeah. Seems pretty good.
And Carney can't, I don't know if he would, but he can't ultimate price his own Dreg Mangler. So, could be a thing. I'm not sure what they're waiting for right now. Oops. Doesn't look like anyone disconnected. Oh, here we
I'm
go.
wondering if you just opted not to play it.
Why isn't Footsteps in play?
Might have opted not to play it.
Oh, he might have chosen to leave it on top, but I don't know why he would do
Yeah.
that.
For a different target. Protean Hulk, maybe. If he plans on somehow maybe getting Protean Hulk out, or...
Did he have enough mana to cast those 2 cards? I don't think so.
What?
Seal of Doom costs 3, Thrill Kill costs 2.
Yeah, not enough there.
I have to, like, have a way to, like, buzz people or something if we keep making mistakes. Okay, he figured it out.
We could put an observer in their call.
Or, yeah, something. Some way that can bug them. Alright, so he chose to draw it, which I don't... think that makes
That
any
just
sense.
seems worse. Unless he only he just wants to combo it with the Biovisionary.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay.
That's what I'm thinking,
Okay.
like,
That's
he-
fair.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. Of course, Seal of Doom is probably going to make that not work.
Never mind.
Yeah, now we know Seal of Doom exists, so
Yeah. So he's going to cast a Biovisionary. That should evolve the Cloudfin Raptor, making it a 1/2. Do you like ultimate price on the Cloudfin Raptor?
No,
I don't either.
seems like
He's winning the race right now, anyway. I like being efficient with your mana, but you can't waste removal spells either. And he doesn't. He also didn't attack, which is a little bit interesting. I'm not sure what he's planning on blocking.
I think I want to say he's going to just try to see if he can get to the 4 creature condition,
Yeah.
but he saw Seal of Doom because of the misplay.
This is an attack for 5 here. And Thrill Kill Assassin has Death Fetch, so he can't block it effectively. Carney casts Verils, so he actually could get going on the... Well, I guess he doesn't have to kill the Biovisionary right away. He is presenting pretty good amount of pressure. Oh, maybe I misspoke. I'm sorry if I said that. Someone said in the chat, you can't ultimate price Dreg Mangler. I didn't mean to suggest that you can do that. Alright, so here, Voltron has been assembled here. Might be too late, though. Oh, last gasp. So you could just clear a path and attack for 7. I thought we said follow footsteps triggers. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's the beginning of your upkeep. Biovisionary triggers at the end step.
That's it, yeah.
I think this game might be over. Black-green Scavenge not actually putting any creatures in the graveyard to scavenge. But it seems to be working anyway.
If he draws the 6th one to get Protean Hydra out, or Protean Hulk out next turn, I don't think that's going to help him at all, will it?
no.
It would, but Protean Hulk costs 7.
Oh. So he's not playing next turn then?
Yeah, if he cast Mana Bloom instead of the Followed Footsteps, that probably would have helped.
What are we drawn to?
Trigon Predator was the draw. It's a bit late. Oh, not that it can
Yeah.
ever really deal with the Seal of Doom before it just dies to it. Yeah, I think he has actual no outs here.
Nope.
That's the game. Let's look at these Interesting deck lists here. I'll bring up Harry's first. So Harry's got some interesting stuff in here. He has the Biovisionary and ways to copy it. It has a some evolve stuff. He has a Cloudfin Raptor, Fathom Mage, Master Biomancer puts counters on things. It's got unexpected results. His sideboard's interesting. So Harry actually didn't start the draft like someone else made about the first 10 picks or so, and then had to not do the draft anymore. So he took over when like a couple of these white cards have been taken already, but I kind of feel like you have to find a way to play your Sphinx's Revelation. It seems like he gets splashed at pretty easily too, like he has a Mana Bloom and Verdant Haven already. Any other comments on here?
I agree. I think you had to play that Sphinx's Rev.
Card's just so good. I think he might sideboard into some of the more defensive creatures like Varel of the Hulkblade and whichever Krasis is the 04, the elusive one, I think, to try to buy some time. I also just like the card Beetle Form Mage. Like I think I'd play that main deck. It's just a good card. It's very efficient. We can look at the black-green Scavenge. Is also an interesting approach. So he actually sort of has a transformational sideboard possibility where he has a lot of these ramp cards. He has Elves of Deep Shadow, Utopia Sprawl, Farseek, and he could board out of some of this graveyard stuff and board into these Primordials, Glean Crawler, Sisters of Stone Death. So he sort of has a ramp angle that he could move into, although I'm not sure if that makes sense here. But let's get back to the game because it's about to start. And we see Golgari Decoy, which probably leads me to think he did not change. And Harry has no land, so that's obviously a mulligan. This 6 is good, though. You guys like any one position better than the other here from the starting hands?
I like the Golgari deck.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty slow, but
yeah, at least he has the last gasp to buy a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Harry could have turn 3 World Spine War. Just saying.
It's gonna happen one of these times.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Scott and the Unburial Rights from the last season.
Vulturous Zombie seems like it could get out of hand.
Yeah, I really like that card. I think it might just be the best black-green card, like even above Vraska. Here he's got a Svagathos the Restless Tomb. It's a card we might not have seen too much of. But this is really good when the game goes long. You have a bunch of creatures in your graveyard, you can make it into a star, where star is the number of creatures in your graveyard. We've got Mana Bloom for 1. Carney draws a lot with Troll. That's a way he can potentially enable some of his graveyard synergies.
Seems pretty solid draw.
Although I think he... oh no, Vulture Zombie only triggers off your opponent, never mind. So I was going to say he could wait, but that doesn't actually do anything. Does he have anything? He's got the Dredger. Let's just dredge 1 though. It's probably not worth actually using a discard on that. I guess you make your guy a 3/2. Alright, so Harry plays a Trigon Predator, which seems like as good a target as any for Last Gasp.
We'll have to wait till turn 4 for the World Spine War.
Yeah. Harry's hand doesn't do much if that unexpected results doesn't hit anything exciting.
Well, if it hits the land, he gets to try again.
Yeah, that is true. If he hits a Cloudfin Raptor or something, it's not going to end well.
No.
Carney could just attack here. Is he's just gonna kill it. But then, like, if you do get a block, you can discard a creature and then regenerate. I don't think Harry would fall for that, but that's kind of free. Alright. Carney just donated a Golgari decoy, it looks like. Because he's discarding that a lot with Troll. I think he did tap his mana wrong. You want to leave the swamp up to regenerate?
I guess you may as well discard Decoy instead of the Scarab.
Yeah. The decoy costs...
Scarab.
It does cost 5 to scavenge, so a little bit ways away. It's really not a great scavenge. 5 mana for 2 counters. Well, he drew Followed Footsteps, and he can cast it. I don't know if you want a bunch of Lotless Trolls, though. I think he's just gonna cast it.
Get something. I was gonna say if he had something worthwhile from unexpected results.
That's true. Coiling Oracle is the reveal. He does get to reveal again. So Coiling Oracle, give him, if the land, it goes into play. If it's not, it goes into his hands. So oh no, he just missed the world.
Oh, so close.
Yeah. So sad.
So now he needs an Aetherplasm to do the creature swap.
Right.
You didn't put... Okay, good.
Land is not really a great draw here. Yeah, 5 is...
So Followed Footsteps on Coiling Oracle gives him a free card draw and/or extra land per turn.
Yeah, I think if he misses on his draw step, he just has to do that and hope that the card advantage can keep going. Just realize that Coiling Oracle's ability is exactly Nissa Sage Animist's +1.
Yep.
Most people probably look at it the other way. Started playing after this card was printed. Also worth
still has
noting, Lotless Troll does have trample, so I don't think this is a good jump line.
What do you...
Coiling Oracle still has one of the best type lines in history of creature, snake, elf, druid. Although the new Simic in Return to Ravnica gave it some runs with the crab fish and all of those.
Yeah, and mutants. Harry can court for 3.
a 3 cost.
He's probably just gonna get Biovisionary. He does seem to like that card.
If he waits for another mana, he can court for Aetherplasm during combat, block, get a Worldspine Worm.
That's probably better. Let's go with that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Like a plan.
Let's try that one. Yeah, this clock's not particularly quick here. Although one of the 5 drops is going to come down. Also, you probably wanted to play Spogthos there, so that if you wanted to, you could attack with it next turn. Although right now it's not doing a whole lot. It's, yeah, just a 1. Would be
1/1.
a 1/1. Here comes the troll.
Oh man, and then Followed Footsteps on Worldspine Worm. This is going to be great.
Oh, he discards Graveshell Scarab, so he might... Oh, he's probably going to dredge it, because he doesn't really have any other action anyway. But if you're going to do that, that's even more reason to play Smog Boost this turn.
Yes.
Alright. And here comes Vulturous Zombie. Carney has his
Come
first
on, land.
two picks on the battlefield. I want to note that I drew my first 2 picks as well, and I just did not win anyway. So, Underworld Connections is not that good against the mill deck. Definitely sideboarded it out.
It helps you get to your higher impact cards before you get milled out.
Yeah. And the life doesn't really matter. This is not terrible.
No.
What happened?
It's not a land.
Oh. Oh, right, because Aetherplasm costs 4, so he had to hit another mana. Stolen Identity can copy a Vulturous Zombie, maybe. Although,
I mean, alternatively, if he didn't block with Coiling Oracle, he would have had a Convoke to get.
yeah. Yeah, I don't think that was a wise block. He could Stolen Identity the Vulturous Zombie, but then the Stolen Identity going to the graveyard will pump the other Vulturous Zombie. Which may just not end well. Yeah, this is a kind of clunky combination of cards here.
Is he? It's all the Footsteps mana.
Like, is there anything good to card?
Vulturous Zombie.
What? Sorry. Okay, I think we're back. Sorry about that. Followed Footsteps was cast on the Vulturous Zombie. Oh, Corpse Jack Menace has some pretty good synergies here.
I'm curious why Harry put the doubling season in his sideboard. Seems like if you're going to play that, you want it to do its job a lot.
Obviously, it was a hate pick for against Carney's deck.
Yeah.
Carney's scavenging. Onto the troll, maybe? Oh, then he's discarding.
That's close to lethal. It's one,
So he's just
1 point
going,
off of lethal.
yeah, going big on the troll. That Grave Shell Scarab feels like it hasn't really done a whole lot, but like just the fact that you can dredge it to draw action for sure is a pretty big deal. It's like it makes you actually able to make a more aggressive play like this. I might have just cast it though.
Yeah, 4/4 does hit enough.
Yeah. And like it makes all your future activations better on both your other creatures. But having the big trampler is nice when your opponent's gonna make a Vulturous Zombie. And he did manage to play all of his cards. So that he's not gonna trigger the copy Vulturous Zombie. And he again puts Harry in the position of if he casts a spell, or if Harry casts a spell, Carney's Vulturous Zombie will be bigger. And Carney just doesn't need to cast a spell, because he's so far ahead on board. So Mana Bloom's going to bounce. He's still in the position, I think, where he can draw a mana source. Because he has a Convoke for the Court of Calling. And you can still get the Aetherplasm. And he drew Simic Charm. That bounces a lot with Troll, though. That's pretty good.
Keeps him alive for a turn.
How big is
Unless
Svogthos? It's only a 2/2.
He's at 1 though.
Oh, wow. I'm so bad at Magic today.
Oh, yeah, the tomb.
Guys, I'm sorry. I was thinking,
I forgot about the tomb.
oh, it's a 3 toughness blocker, but yeah, I don't know why that's relevant. Alright, yeah, Simic Charm. All the work undone. And he should put a counter on his Vulture Zombie.
Yes, sir.
And he did. Oh, it's just behind the Followed Footsteps. You can see on the corner there that it's a 4/4 now. And here is a Mana Bloom for 1 again.
2, yeah.
Oh, for 2, okay. So Animate Svogthos attack is just lethal, right? I guess
Yes.
he has to fear the 2 mana from the Mana Bloom.
Which is just 1.
Oh, right. Five mana. Svogthos. And I believe that'll
Didn't
be...
you say last match? Didn't you say that last match that card was gonna be irrelevant?
I said that in the first, because in the first game he had no cards go to his graveyard, but it worked out this time. I thought I said I wanted him to play it sooner in this game.
Yeah.
Okay. And that'll do it. So Carney bounced back from his rough go in the modern rotisserie draft where he finished in the cellar, but he's off to a 1-0 start here. And if you guys in the chat have anything you want us to ask them, we can do that, by the way. And I'm going to ask about the first unexpected results.
And they're in.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hey. Yeah, Carney wins.
I didn't update the score again. I'm so bad at this. I need to
Harry,
work
you were
out
so
this street
close.
thing.
You were so close to awesomeness a couple times there.
I know. the biovisionary plan kind of falls apart to removal, and if I don't have the couple things that I have to give it expert for Shroud.
Yeah.
And then the second time, I was 1 mana short of Court of Calling for Aetherplasm into World's Fireworm.
Yeah, we were talking about that line.
Yeah, and then the other one was when I unexpected results for the Coiling Portal. If it was swapped with the other one, it would have given me a World's Fireworm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Card
Both
away.
of those would have been Magical Christmas Land, but they were not. That's all right. This deck was built for Magical Christmas Land. Expecting some less from it.
Yeah, we were a little surprised when you didn't just cast the Followed Footsteps off the unexpected results. You're really going all in on the Biovisionary.
Yeah, that was. Well, I mean, what was I going to cast it on? Cloudfin Raptor?
Well, I thought you'd copy the, what was it, Dregmangler? Whatever Carney had.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I forgot that I could enchant his and it would give me a
Okay.
copy. That was part of it.
Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. No, I would not have recommended putting it on the Cloudfin Raptor.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I don't want to. Yeah, that was like the one card in the deck that I didn't want for unexpected results to get.
It was
That or Stolen. Oh no, Stolen Identity would probably been fine. It's in the Cloudfin Raptor. I could have just ciphered it onto the Cloudfin Raptor.
So, Carney, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Congrats. Probably feels good, right?
Yeah, I've now matched my total from last time. So.
Yeah. You have more wins than I do right now. So, what was I gonna ask? Oh yeah. So in the second game, did you think about dredging the Scarab at some point? Because once you were out of gas spells, it seemed like a 4/4 that draws you a card wasn't bad.
Dredging the Scarab, you said?
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. I wasn't sure if I should actually just play it or if I should discard it. And then I kind of, I ended up going with the discard because I figure I could dredge it, but I've never actually used dredge before.
We'll have to talk to you about that before next week.
Yeah, I've never actually used this mechanic.
Yeah. You mill yourself however many cards it says the dredge is.
I
and then
understand
you put
how
it back
it
in
works.
your hand. Yeah.
I could read the card. I figured out how it works. I just don't know when to do it.
Yeah.
Is the key here.
Basically, when you want to draw that card instead of the top card of your library.
Yeah. I did mess up. The turn where I dealt him 10, I actually thought I was going to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that I didn't do a very good job there, and I should have, at least left a forest open so I could have regenerated my guy if he killed him or something.
Right.
I think he needs a swamp, right? I think he needs a swamp
Yeah,
to
he needs a
regenerate.
swamp.
Yeah, but
I thought it was a forest.
It was a swamp.
Oh, really? I am so much better at this game than I thought.
That does make sense earlier though, because there was an earlier moment where you left a forest open, and I think Dom actually made the comment of just, he didn't leave the swamp open.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's good to know.
Still,
I did notice that it happened, but I thought maybe just.
a lot of these cards were printed before we started playing, and it's definitely causing some issues because I don't know what half of the cards do sometimes.
So all of these cards printed before or after I started playing. Just
Right. Either before you started or after you stopped.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. Was there anything else glaring I did badly?
I thought you should have played Smogthos on turn 5 so that if you wanted to attack with it on turn 6, you could have. Although it did end up being the difference, so. You hit all your, counters and your Vulture Zombie trigger and all that. But we talked about things during the game, so I'll post the YouTube, Twitch archive and stuff. Yeah, no questions from the chat. They're probably tired. The first match took a long time and was kind of boring because you didn't see it, but each player mulliganed to either 4 or 5 in all, or one player mulliganed to 4 or 5, and the other player kept 7 in all 3 games. So
I heard.
Yeah, the results were what you would expect. Unlike in this game where they were not expected. Womp womp. Okay.
Should I have mulligan in my hand there? I didn't actually I kept it because it had land, and I play really basic Destiny of do I have 3 or 4 lands? If so, keep hand.
I thought it was.
But the hand itself. Really
I thought they were both fine. It wasn't amazing, but it was good enough. But I guess we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll be doing I will put some work in during the week to fix some of the problems that came up, and this is the first time I've ever done this, but it was fun, and it was good to have some people watching. And yeah, I'll try to post the schedule and stuff on my Facebook. But we usually play. We play. There's 8 of us, and it's a round robin. I should have explained this. So there's gonna be 7 rounds and then a top 4. But we played 2 of the matches off camera due to I was out of town and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll have a better plan hopefully for next week. But I hope you all enjoyed this, and thank you all for watching.